Hi everyone, 5 Bite Granny here, inviting you to watch this video about different ways not to be hungry on a 5 bite diet. You're going to learn quite a bit here. This is where you start looking at how many bites you're going to take. And you look at it, you count the calories, and that's not what we do here because calorie counting doesn't last. You burn out on it really fast. And then this is a snap. Something really easy for you to do. Something that's going to kill your hunger. Take care of it. Ad libitum means at one's pleasure or as your desire. Whatever it is you want to eat, that's what you're going to be able to do on this diet. But you got to keep the 5 bites in your lineup. And so, the reason that most people eat only for 3 reasons is desire, satiation, and weight concerns. It should be flipped the other way. You need to eat for your body. What you eat can heal you. Eat it as your medicine. Think of it that way. Do you want to stay fit? Then eat to maintain, or lose, or gain. Then decide what will satisfy you. Okay? Dr. Alwyn Lewis has set this program up. He even wrote a whole book about it that tells you exactly what we're supposed to be doing. It's called Why Wait Around? And that's what we're doing. It has to do with gastric bypass surgery. Your stomach is like your fuel tank, and you need all the superfood you can get to be able to make this body work. You don't need to be eating at buffets, but if you do, you need to pick out only 5 bites. Same thing with junk food. And the same thing with all the other kind of things that you want to eat. You can treat yourself as royalty. It's all right. You can eat all the desserts you want, but only 5 bites, or maybe just one at a time. You can do that. And besides that, you need to watch out how much sugar you take because your body turns everything to sugar. So, and sugar doesn't satisfy you. Sugar makes you crave more sugar, but it never gets satisfied. You never get totally full on sugar. You might get full on volume, but not on sugar. And then the fact that some people crave salts, potato chips, anything salty, anything at all. And it does the same thing. The salt dries your body out. It is not as good for you, and heart people can't handle it. So how you fill your tank with only 5 bites and still feel your tank is full is by following a special little program that I have figured out works really, really well for my 5 bites, and I'm hardly ever hungry in between meals. And that's because there's this joke. Oh, give me chocolates, this. And the restaurant owner says, oh, no, no, no. You can only get 1 bite from column A or 2 bites from column B. It's the same thing here. So when you look at your menu, you look at your diet, I want you to think about how you should be eating so that you have enough nutrients from your body, enough minerals, enough calcium, enough starch, enough proteins. Column A is your protein. You can pick any 2 per meal. 2 of the same thing or 2 different things. Fish, cheese, beef, beans, or eggs. They're all protein. And you can even mix 2 or 3 of them up. You know, mix the beans and the beef and the cheese and you'll have a cheeseburger. Right there, all in one little bite. You can have eggs and cheese and beans. Huevos rancheros. You can have the fish with cheese. Oh my goodness. The next column is B, your starches. You can pick any 2 from there. That's lentils, red, or I should say brown rice, oatmeal, lentils, and oh yes, oatmeal and crackers and popcorn. Those are the things that you can have any 2 in any order. So if you're having rice and oatmeal or beans and rice, and you can have a couple of crackers with it, not bread, crackers. Crackers are more filling and have more substance. All of these things stay in your stomach longer, making you feel fuller. And then you have to have at least one veggie. You can have three, you can have none, but I recommend you have at least one because the mushrooms will help you stay hungry longer. I mean, not hungry longer. Kale will give you the extra vitamins you need, and cayenne raises your metabolism. You are going to be able to burn everything even faster, stronger, and lose more weight. All three of these columns are going to help you have a balanced meal if that's what you're going after, because afterward you're going to need to know how to eat like this to maintain that weight. Food volume, the amount of food you stuff in there, is measured by your hunger stat. That's why he recommends sticking to 5 bites, because the larger you make your stomach every time or every third time, that's how big your body's going to want to stay in your stomach, because that message is sent to your brain that you are full, your stomach can't take anymore. So you need to set it down at that level so that you don't eat too much and you're burning a lot of extra weight from your body. And it's called the hunger stat, which makes perfect sense. And so your body wants to make sure that you're doing the right thing for it and you. The next thing we're going to talk about is your satiety level. Now this is the message that's sent to your brain that you are satisfied. That is why I recommend all the different items in each of the 3 columns, because they are the 3. If you look up a list of what items in those areas stay in your stomach longer, take longer to digest, and make you feel full longer, that is what you need, because you don't want to go away from the table not feeling satisfied, that you've eaten a good meal, that everything is wonderful, and that you have done a good thing for yourself. Because afterward, that's what you want from a meal. You want to be able to say you had a satisfying meal that filled you. And you can do that on the 5-bite diet by doing this. 1 from column, 2 from column, because this is what you're trying to do, is emulate the gastric bypass surgery without having to go under the knife. I'm 72. I have heart problems. I cannot go under the knife, and I am getting this done. I am not waiting around. I just heard about this recently, and so I am doing it. I'm living proof it's working. Instead of having to cut my body up and change it away and risk death, why? When I can live off the fat of the land, literally, and have a happily ever after. So true. Now, willpower always dies without fast results, when you're left always hungry, and when you're bored with the food. Now, of course, you can do whatever you want about eating. You got yourself into this situation by shoving all that stuff in your face. You can have control, and by following the column ritual, you will be able to have fast results. You will almost never be hungry. Only those first 3 to 5 days, depending on your current weight now, will you find yourself a little hungry, not starving like you can't get anything to eat. And you won't be bored with your food. Because if you decide to take the whole day off and only make your 5 bites be dessert, or all pizza, or you just want ice cream that day, then you can do that. That's what's so wonderful about the 5-bite diet. You can go off your diet, but be on your diet at the same time. How many diets do that? No, you're going to keep the same amount of food going into your stomach. You can just change the kind you want. But following the column program is a program you can follow for the rest of your life when it comes time to maintaining. So why not start now? You can win with every bite with 5-Bite Grammy. This program reduces your chances of post-diet saggy. It helps you keep proteins at 20 to 40%. You eat actual food, not just juices and soups. Your stomach doesn't understand soups and juices, just like it accepts all that water. Have high content fiber. Drink at least a quart of water before each meal to help get that stomach full and ready. Be aware of each bite. No TV, computer, phone, or book. You got to pay attention to your food. And then moisturize after every bath because you want your skin to shrink and be able to stretch back like a new rubber band. And then take that omega 3 and that multivitamin and even a vitamin E for your skin every day. And you will find that you will be so much happier at the end of your journey. All around, angels. Bye bye.